It's the Global Gardener at the Atlanta Botanic Garden. Look at that beautiful greenhouse. There's like a walkway here. We're kind of starting at the back this time in the succulent garden. Although I guess the, what was it, the Brisbane garden? Australia was mostly succulents too. Looks like the stairs up there are blocked off. Desert Abundance is the name of this area. And there are lots of agaves. Agaveaceae. I'm reading the signs. Hesperalo. That's a Hesperalo. And I'm pretty sure these ones back here are more along the lines of what they make some mezcals out of. Oh, it's Dracinaceae and Cactaceae. Oh, Optunia, the prickly pear are these. This is more of a Optunia with the rounded ears. I'm sure you're familiar with the kind of standard cactus. I don't see more of a sign on these Agaveaceaes. But there's Optunias back here also. And they got all kinds of ones. It's kind of a thing anymore to collect odd shaped leaves of cactus. There's like all kinds of miniatures and things, so maybe you're a collector of these. If you are, let me know in the comments. It's always curious what people's special things they're into. But these nice cork and steel walls gets that rust sort of aged thing that blends in with landscapes quite well, the soil textures and things. There's quite the poker. This is a yucca in the Agaveaceae. Oh, and here's like talking about mezcal. Mezcal is the category that tequila is in, and tequila is made in the tequila region of Mexico, kind of like Champagne, France. Anything outside there is sparkling wine, and blue agave makes tequila. And the hills covered with blue agave are very much a sight to see in Mexico. If you ever get over there, there's absolutely some other things to see there too. The food, I mean, I guess tasting the food, it's pretty to look at too, but there's the guys that spin on the top of a pole, which I'm blanking on what they are called or what that is at the moment, but it certainly resonated, stuck with me, the sight of them balancing on top of a 20-30 foot pole, 4 of them, and playing music and spinning around the pole. If you remember the name of that, put it in the comments, and look at other videos. I don't know if I posted a video of that, but I think I may have. It's super fascinating. Here's an Optunia with some oblong shaped fascinations. Okay, so there's mostly the agaves. We can see this amazing greenhouse up here. Ooh, it looks like the tequila agave, the tequiliana, but it's also very rippled, sort of like dragon-like, or really on like a Star Trek show where they're on another planet. I'm sure they have a bunch of those. Here are loquats, Areobatria japonica, loquat flowers. The fruits are orange and have large seeds typically, and it is not here on November 12th, 2021, the time of year. Ooh, the flowers smell amazing though, and a bee just bumped into my hand. But here you can see the inflorescence up close, perhaps. You can see my face up close, but there's the flower. Lots of them, and I see 2 different kinds of bees. 3, I see 4 different kinds of pollinators on these flowers, so a pollinator friendly experience feeding the neighborhood. And so here's the park outside the Atlanta Botanic Garden. we can see through the bright sunshine a nice lawn. This looks like sort of Bermuda crabgrass. It's been shorn. It rained pretty good last night. I think they still have probably sprinklers on that. There's the downtown. And here we're heading to a lotus pond with no actual live lotus, but these wonderful lotus. They're longer lasting. Oh, they're like, what's the Cthulhu glass blower guy that makes all the glass sculptures in Botanic Gardens? Looks like perhaps a collaboration, the center parts being the glass and the outer parts being painted steel, I'm assuming. But yeah, they're a good maybe 10 feet across. That's an awesome sculpture. Looks like they have events here at night. They got fire pits and some outdoor bars. Oh, s'mores it says. Oh, I guess you can like buy s'mores makings and make s'mores over the open fire pits. Logs. There you go, how about that for a view? And here's the log fires, along with some more cactoids. They have a sign that says, "Don't touch, look, don't harm, enjoy." It's like a lot of instructions there. I'm not sure about that. Trying to see what else is in here. Looks like a verbena of sorts. It's not lantana, they're very similar. Here's Agave striata live wires. That is a pokey sucker indeed. What else we got over here? Gymnocalysium. Oh boy, Gymnocalysium. And I think that one's a yucca, but that one's Gymnocalysium? Or is it this one? It's always confusing when they don't put the signs together. Cactoids aren't my specialty. It's kind of like, yes, another succulent. They store water and have slightly different properties, but it's like pine trees. Like there's 1,000 kinds of pine trees, but I'm not particularly going to pick through needles to determine which exact variety, unless it has like more better like pine nuts. Then it's actually interesting to me. But all right, we'll go past the tourists to okay. Here's a lantana with butterflies on it. Flappity. See how close we can get before it flippity flaps away. Alright, so then here's daylilies, which are edible as far as I know. I've been reading about that, but I haven't tried tasting them. The flowers or the roots that are fairly, juicy. Wow, that's a pretty chrysanthemum family. What is the osteospermum is another one of those? That might be that one. I didn't see a name on it. Osteospermum. Here's oh no, I thought it was more camellias. I was gonna get excited that green tea camellia, but it ends up being azaleas that actually look like kind of more like roses. Those are pretty in their height and everything. Beech trees. Looks like they're getting ready for holiday season here in November with their lighted tunnel and their night events. Oh, and they got a faux Christmas tree lot. That's interesting for a botanic garden. Getting more into ornamental rather than botanizing the actual varieties of plants. So there you go, electric botany. How about that? That's a new field. I want to be an astrobotanist, but perhaps in space it's now electrobotany, coining that term. We will continue onward into the next garden in the next video. See you there.